Wolverine 59 with Nov Gamers X here, and last night, if I'm posting this Saturday, so as of Saturday, you're watching the video, i.e. tomorrow. The thing is, WWE did another round of releases. Now, we already saw the core earnings, and yet they're doing it again. Here we go. Top dollar: Isaiah Swerve Scott, Ashanti the Adonis, i.e. Hit Row. It's like, okay, one member of Hit Row, not enough. Let's get rid of all of Hit Row then. John Morrison. And, okay, here's the thing, I'm a John Morrison fan. And when he came back, I was like, yes! Finally getting John Morrison back. Yes! Then he teams up with The Miz. Cool. And then they do their heel thing. And here's the thing, I didn't like the Johnny Drip. I was thinking, okay, by then, if he's not frustrated with the company, let him do something else, because I didn't like the whole Johnny Drip. And that's the thing, I was waiting for when The Miz was done with Dancing with the Stars so he can do a face return, John Morrison versus The Miz at WrestleMania, because why not? That way it's like you have something there. That's basically it. Tegan Knox, Drake Maverick, and Drake Maverick, he was released before, and look what happened. He felt horrible, upset, and Triple H is like, oh, don't worry, I got you, I got you back. And he's like, just don't worry, you're gonna be in NXT. He was in NXT. He went on to Raw, had that horrible 24/7 championship run. I'm sick of the 24/7 championship. If you're gonna get rid of anything, get rid of that. Because, Shane Dorn and Jackson Riker. And again, this whole thing is becoming a little too much of, the morale's going low, and it's WWE place to go now. And that's what bugs me about this. Like, it was like, way back then, you had something, and WWE was the best place you could ever go if you were a wrestler. Like, if it was the late 90s, early 2000s, Drake Maverick would have been scouted without knowing, and they were like, hey, how's it going? Would you like to be in WWE? And oh man, he would have had a solid career all the way into the 2010s, and who knows, he would probably be like, you know what, I'm good, I could retire since I had such a great run with WWE. I'm just gonna be retired, or I could just leave WWE, go to Indies, come back, then that's it for me. Simple. But now it's like, just go to the Indies. Just go to the Indies. Go over into the indie wrestling circuit. Go into Impact. Go into AEW. Go into New Japan. Go to places where they actually will sign you and give you something a whole lot better than the WWE, and that has been its main problem as of late. I mean, as of late, WWE it is not a great business model, and you have yes men at the call of Vince. And the thing is, Triple H spent his whole time, uh, now freeing up, what's the word I'm looking for? Building up WWE superstars, anybody, of the WWE. But the thing is that he he has his own idea of what WWE should be: global localization, and what entailed of it. And yeah, the new releases are quote unquote budgetary, and it's like, no, you're just releasing them because one, you don't have a plan for them. Two, you're giving them gimmicks that aren't them, and forcing it down the fans' throats and thinking that the fans will like it, which no. Was and due to that, there could request for the releases and go on to talk to Jericho and say, yeah, I had bad time in WWE. Or in John Moxley's case, he's to go right. Well, he did go on to talk to Jericho, but he did come out for book and explain what went on. And that's the major problem with how WWE operates when it's under Vince McMahon's rule. And the thing is, Triple H, I hope you do actually bring out another, like, brand new promotion, so that way anybody who was released by Vince, you have them, because you know what the fans want, you know what the wrestlers want. It's plain and simple. But it's like really, and Triple H is getting frustrated because he's been promised for years, oh, you're gonna get the company, it's gonna be yours, and yet Vince is still there, and he's just like, okay, what do I do? Okay, I mean, Stephanie and I are married, I mean, right there is racking his brain. Like, on one hand, it's like, for him, it's like, one hand, I'm married to Stephanie McMahon, and my son wants to have a fight with my father-in-law. But on the other hand, I need to get out of this, because I'm not getting what was promised to me. I mean, think about with that sense, okay? Imagine you in whatever job you have, you're being promised a promotion or any idea of what Triple H's need to be promised, and yet your boss is like, yeah, no, don't worry, but your boss is not leaving, And think with how the wrestlers are. I mean, they need something, and the fact that WWE is treating him like a random piece of paper that needs to be ripped up because they don't need it. That's not great. That's not good. That's not good. And because of that, I meant to say because of that, um, it's it's like, think about when you get hired, you always hear, "Welcome to the family. Welcome to the family of enter whatever um whatever business you're going into." Yeah, the minute that you hear rumors that they're laying people off and just using budgetary reasons as an excuse, yeah, you're not part of the family. You're not. You know, it's so uh, it's so frustrating because I really do want WWE just as a real promotion to get better. I've been saying this in multiple videos, but Vince keeps making bad decisions. I think he has like a spinning wheel that has 4 bad decisions on it, and then he just goes, "All right, let's see what am I gonna see." Up, release more wrestlers. Yeah, because again, and the sad thing is that most of the roster's friends with each other. It's like they're not gonna be able to see each other, and I'm surprised with anybody with the Riot Squad has been showing support over Jerry Vo, Ruby Soho's on AEW, and I forget, like, oh, they know they're in different promotions, and whenever I see that somebody who was of the Riot Squad take a picture, I'm afraid that Vince could see that and go, "Okay, that's it, you're fired because you just took a picture of yourself with a released superstar." That's not good. We need something better. Vince has to either do something that works or step down, and I know he's not going to step down, but where I'm going to go this is that he's not going to step down because he evidently thinks that he knows better than we do, or than the wrestlers do. At some point, it's like, dude, you gotta sit down, give Triple H the company as he promised, and yet, I mean, I was watching a YouTube video on why the WWE fans are, why they're not watching anymore, and it's due to the releases, due to the morale, and this should be a wake-up call. This should be a wake-up call to Vince. The fact that he's just doing everything on a whim, that's not good. He has to start changing WWE for the better. Start looking at what Eric Bischoff did in WCW, because those are blueprints on what not to do. So, okay, be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, click the notify bell. Look at the Mack of the Gamer Realm and the TCG Enterprises side channel that he has. Wolverine 59, one of Gamer's X, sign out. Levar, Rock, have